I'm Ray, and welcome to my soon-to-be, hopefully, smart home. And also welcome to the first episode of my vlog. My vlog is going to focus on putting together a smart home from scratch. A lot of the other channels I've seen are already pre-existing installs or just reviews of the devices themselves. But I want to show you how I put one together from the very beginning. But it's not quite going to be from the very beginning because we closed on this house late last year during the week of Thanksgiving 2016. And one of the first things you need to do when you purchase a house is obviously change the locks. And I've already done that with a smart lock. I believe it's the Schlage Sense, and that has HomeKit technology, and an area I'm going to focus, or at least the platform I'm going to focus on, is going to all have Apple HomeKit. I just feel it's a safer platform and I'm more comfortable using it, so that's where I'm going to focus on. But today, what I want to concentrate on is installing a Decora Smart dimmer with HomeKit technology from Leviton. And this is going to be one of the first lights I have installed that has HomeKit technology, so that I can turn the light on or off from my smartphone, and maybe even while I'm away. So I'm going to show you how I install it. Hopefully it goes smoothly, and let me know. Obviously, if you think this is useful information, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please like. And let's start with this today, the Leviton Decora Smart HomeKit switch. So today we'll be looking at and installing the Leviton Decora Smart dimmer with HomeKit technology. I picked this up at Home Depot for, I believe it was $49.99, somewhere around there. So about $50. And it works with Siri voice control. This is the box. If we look on the back, it has a few things highlighted. You can control it from the Decora Smart Home app. It provides a full range of dimming. LEDs display on the switch itself, physical switch, to show the brightness level. You can use it with Siri voice control, and it offers manual control as well, and you can schedule your accessories. So I don't know if I would go scheduling my accessories through the Decora Smart app, or if I would just do automation with the Home app. I think it's easier just go through the Home app once it's all set up. So this, I will point out, it does need, as it says on the box, a neutral connection required. So that's the white wire that you'll find inside your existing install of a switch. Our home is fairly new, so we have the neutral connections. So for me, it's no problem. For others who might be looking at that, might be a issue. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's included in the box. Packaging is pretty straightforward. You have instructions and the code, which I'll hide with my thumb so that no one can connect with my smart switch. And here's the switch itself. So that's kind of cool. They give you the white one, which I'll be using, but you also, if you have almond colored wall plates, you can use the almond colored switch. So these are the connections. Pretty straightforward. If you've done one of these before, it is pretty straightforward. It's a pretty straightforward install. Just make sure you turn off the power at the breaker box and you'll be fine. You don't want to fry yourself. So I'll go ahead and install this, and we'll see how it works after we set it up. So although I will not be installing the Decora Smart in a three-way application, I did want to show those of you who might be this. And this is the matching dimmer remote that you must use if you wanted to use it in a three-way configuration. You cannot use your existing switch. You do need this. It is Leviton's matching dimmer remote for use with any other of the smart switches, including the dimmer with HomeKit. And the model number, let me see if I can get that, is DD00R-DLZ. So if you wanted to install this in a three-way application, which means you have more than one switch controlling a single light, you will need this to go along with the Decora Smart with HomeKit. So I'm going to be replacing this dimmer switch here. And this dimmer switch controls the lights in the family room. Brighter, make them lower. And I like to be able to control these remotely. So this is the switch that's coming out. First, we need to turn off the power. So we're outside here at the breaker box, and it's time to check out which one of these switches controls that dimmer switch. There's one of these up here. This says master bedroom upstairs, downstairs air. It's off. All right, so I got the confirmation it's off, so let's go in and install. All right, so now that the power's off, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the wall plate and remove this dimmer switch. So now that we have the existing dimmer switch pulled out of the outlet box, we can take a look at the existing installation. So this is the black screw or wires you can see on there and existing. And that'll help us because that tells us that this is the hot wire. So this on the bottom with a bare screw, this is probably more than likely the load. This bare wire is the ground, and this white wire that's been tucked all the way back in here because it's not used in the existing installation is the neutral white wire that we'll need to install this switch. And this is the second switch I've installed, smart switch, and they all seem, at least the ones that I've picked, they seem to need this neutral white wire. You can see it's capped off here because it's not being used, but luckily we have it available. So if I pull the Leviton, you can see by looking at the back, black wire, the black screw, that's the hot wire. The red is going to be the load, white wire is the neutral, green is where I'll connect the ground, and this one again is not being used because it is only for use in a three-way application. So what that is if these lights were controlled by more than one switch, a dimmer switch, another switch, that would be three-way. The lights that I'm controlling with this dimmer switch is only controlled by this dimmer switch. So I won't be needing that, so I'll go ahead and keep that covered up with the label. So let's go ahead and install this and see how everything works. Lastly, we'll connect the white wire, but it looks like, and I'm going to check the box. It looks like Leviton did not supply one. Because what I would have to do is I have to uncap these, connect the white wire to these, and then recap them, and then it's connected. But it looks like Leviton didn't supply a white wire. So I'm going to have to make an unexpected trip and run to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy a white wire so I can connect it to the neutral. think this 14 gauge wire should work to extend that neutral wire. We'll go with this. So I brought the wire back. This is the wire I needed to extend, just a regular white wire. I'm going to attach it to the existing wire nut and attach it to the back where the white neutral wire goes. Let's go ahead and try setup. I have my iPhone here. I'll go to the App Store and let me do a search for Leviton. Downloaded. Decora Smart Home would like to access your home data. Click OK. Let's see, accessories. What if we add accessory? Get your device ready for setup. Once installed, your accessories LED should be blinking green. Press next to continue. Select an accessory to add to home. There it is, the Leviton dimmer 029. Go ahead and add that. Add accessory to network. Allow. And then it wants me to position the home code so it can read it. So I'm gonna do that off camera. It came with this card. Taking a while to pair. It's now paired. So there it is. The accessory is there. I am going to put this in the family room. And click done. So right now you can tell the light is off. Let's see if it's in the home app, because that's what I use typically. Home. Family room Leviton. Let's go ahead and it's off now. It's on. It's at 100%. Off. Go ahead and take a look. On. You can tell that it's on. You can see the lights come on. Off. 50% brightness. 32. 17. 6. All the way back up to 100. I want details. And turn it off. Now let's go ahead and see if it works with the Wi-Fi off. So now I'm on LTE to turn them on. Again, this is using data, not Wi-Fi. So I'll be able to control this when I'm away from home. Off. On. Kind of cool how the way they fade off. So if I long press, I can control the dimness. Turn them down. Turn them bright. A little bit of a delay there. So now it's catching up. 7% brightness. All the way up to 99%. So there is a little bit of a delay. If I go back on the Wi-Fi, it's more instantaneous. Let's go ahead and compare that again with just data. Takes about a second to catch up when you're doing it remotely. maybe more than a second, depending on what you're doing. 16% brightness, let's turn it back up, 100%. Now that's remotely again. And let's go ahead and turn the Wi-Fi on. And as you can see with Wi-Fi, it's a lot more responsive. So one last thing I want to demonstrate is Siri integration. So I can say, "Hey Siri, turn on the family room lights."
Okay, the family room dimmer is on.
"Hey Siri, turn off the family room lights."
Okay, the family room dimmer is off.
"Hey Siri, turn on the family room lights to 75%.
You got it, Ray.
So pretty responsive. That's another plus for the Leviton Decora Smart Dimmer with HomeKit. I actually bought 2 of these, and I'll probably install the other one in the dining room. This house came with a lot of dimmer switches, so I'm not sure if I would replace them all with this Leviton. I might. That's going to get kind of expensive at about $50 each. It's not a cheap endeavor. So, but right now I'm pretty pleased with the lights. As you can see, it controls my can lights pretty well. For one last time, we'll ask Siri to turn off the lights. "Hey Siri, turn off the family room lights."
Okay, the family room dimmer is off.
Pretty good.